Is that the energy that you guys want to have for 82?
No question. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun all around. 38 assists. I think we led in rebounds for our team. We flew around, played great defense. It was a lot of fun, and I think everyone, had a lot of fun. It's a fun way to play. Celebrate each other, and that kind of energy is contagious. So it's a lot of fun.
What stood out about the defensive performance, especially?
Yeah, I mean, we were just flying around. We were flying around. We were in the right spots at the right time. We did a great job of covering the low man. It's just a lot of fun. Did a great job on the glass. Keeping those guys because a lot of those guys are great crashers. Communicated really well, talked really well. So it was really nice to see it all come together.
Walker, how does it make you feel when you get a chance to hit multiple threes in a half like that?
Yeah, I think it's I've been a big. I think a lot of people in the NBA would agree. You never want to stagnate your game. You always want to try and improve. So that's something that I've been working on. And my teammates did a great job of finding the open man. I think everyone shot really well. I mean, what did we shoot from the line for the team? I don't really know, but it felt like it was shooting pretty well. So it's nice, but I think the more fun aspect was just that everyone was just getting to it. That was a lot of fun.
I'm not asking you to disrespect your opponent in any way, but your team made the first 19 shots in the paint for this game. Like, how can you describe the manner of success offensively, like consistent success against a team that is coached the way they are and has the personnel that they have?
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers are obviously a very good team, very good defensively. They have Zubac and Lopez are obviously great paint defenders. Kawhi, all those guys are great on the ball. For us, we knew that our strength was going to be our youth and being able to get out to run, whether that's in full court or running the next action, run through screens, stuff like that. And so it found us. We shared the ball really well and made shots.
Walker, it seems like you guys could. You talked about the youth. It seemed like you guys couldn't wait to get on that court and show.
Oh yeah, we were itching. Yeah, we were definitely itching. We were so excited, and I think everyone was excited. And I think that I know I keep harping on this, and I'm sure y'all are probably getting tired of me saying this, but celebrating each other and having fun is so important. And I think that it was apparent. You could see everyone on the bench, everyone in the game celebrating each other, and that, like I said, that energy is contagious. It makes you want to play harder and play with more ferocity. And tonight we got it done.
How does the day-to-day passing help?
Yeah, I mean, coach trusts us, Nurk and I, in that five position to flash the ball and make those plays. But even more than that, it makes it a lot easier when you're throwing to guys like Lowry, Flip, D'Antoni, to have kind of a smaller guy on them, especially Lowry. I think that because he's such a threat coming off of pin downs to shoot the ball, that he's also overplayed a lot of times and he gets a lot of stuff to the basket. He's so athletic, I kind of just throw it there. I missed Key on a lob. That was a bad pass, but not that matters. I don't know why I brought that up, but it's definitely it's an effective way to play.
What has been Kevin Love and I mean, obviously one of the passing big of his generation.
Greatest outlet passer ever. Yeah, I mean he's been awesome to be around. Obviously for me, growing up and watching basketball, it's kind of hard not to, for lack of a better term, fanboy a little bit. But to have him as a vet on our team, it's invaluable, and I'm very thankful. And it's great energy. At the end of the game when they put Love in, that was pretty awesome. We have a motto, show love too. So Kevin Love was like, "No, they're saying show love. They're saying show love." But yeah, no, it's great.
And we were saying, how can you defend Will Hardy when his motto is show love and he wouldn't literally show love?
Well, that's a good point. But I don't know if K Love wanted to go in the game. So by that, he's showing love.
You already spoke about the 3-pointers. You're also 6 of 8 from the line. That's an obvious improvement from your first few years in the league. And just how confident you are in shooting in general.
Yeah, very confident. Like I said, I spent a lot of time this offseason working on it, and I think coaches, put confidence into me going into the season. Continue to work on it, and yeah, tonight it fell for me. So I was very, very thankful the work showed.
Walker, what can you say about this fan base? I mean, you guys won 17 games last year, didn't win the lottery.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Bad, and yet they show up early, and they're here for you guys. Did you feel their support tonight?
I think it's the greatest fan base in the league. How many consecutive sellouts? It was like 330. I mean, I think that explains it right there. I mean, the environment was electric. It was so much fun. They show up to every game, regardless of, like you said, the record or how we're playing, and I'm happy we got the win for them tonight.
You're reading Stephen King? You're reading Stephen
I
King?
am. Yeah, I just ordered The Stand. I was going to read the Dark Tower series first, but I've heard that The Stand kind of ties in, so I'm going to read that first.
Is this Halloween related, or is it just
No, so I read Pet Sematary first, really liked it, and then my dad is a big Stephen King fan. He used to read The Shining. Read The Shining. It's probably my favorite book. And I just finished Salem's Lot. I liked it a lot, not as much as The Shining, but I'm gonna try to go away from his horror genre and kind of go into his fantasy genre, I guess, because I love The Hobbit, I love Lord of the Rings, and so I'm excited to read it. Heard good things.
Right.
There was also apparently there's some weird read order, like all the books tying in. But I did you really? How did you recommend it? Did you really? See, I thought I was just gonna read The Stand and then do
You can.
the 7 Dark Tower. Yeah, that's probably